Okay. Yeah. Lady Wolf Pack on a whole nother level. Savage as they come, gang of female rebel. We got the sharpest claws, we got the whitest teeth. We coming for your lunch, but we only bring the heat.
Hey y'all, I'm Cassidy, the favorite daughter, obviously.
And I'm Kim, her mom, her match, and the real reason she turned out halfway decent.
Welcome to Mom's Favorite, the podcast where we laugh, vent, and overshare like it's our full-time job.
Yeah. And we're coming straight to you from Austin, Texas, where the queso's hot, the opinions are hotter, and we don't sugarcoat a damn thing.
You know, just think of us as Thelma and Louise, but only they're related and they have a podcast instead of a death wish.
So go ahead and pour yourself something strong, maybe a margarita, get a little snack.
Because here on Mom's Favorite, we got a lot to unpack. Hello, friends. We're back, both of us, together again.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's 2026. Crazy, man. I keep seeing everybody posting these things like 2016, like what they were doing in 2016. And like, it doesn't feel that long ago.
I know.
But it was 10 years ago. I'm like, oh my.
I know, no kidding. It's hard to believe. 2026. But the beauty part about, Jake is he was born in 2000.
I know.
So I can always know how old he is based on what you.
I know, that's so nice.
So, I mean, it's like every little thing can help on helping the memory.
Yeah, the amount of times I've had to pull out my calculator to see how old I am is embarrassing. I'm like, how old am I? I keep trying to make myself a year older, but
yeah. I used to do that. I used to make me a year older. Now I make me a year younger every year.
Smart. I think because my birthday's at the end of the year, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm this old, but I'm turning this old. But anywho,
so it's already been an eventful
year,
and it's only like mid-January.
Yeah,
already.
right.
It's hard to
we're
believe.
like 18 days in.
I know. Luckily, mostly pretty good stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess the first really thing. Well, wait a minute. We didn't talk about New Year's Eve. What did you do on New Year's Eve? Or did we talk about it? I think we did.
We didn't talk about it, but I did literally nothing. Like, honestly, I think both the boys fell asleep before midnight. Well, actually, it's funny. Shep didn't fall asleep, but he was like, I don't know, doing something. And then he came in and he was so mad because he was like, I missed the countdown. And he was like throwing a fit. I was like, who cares? I said, we can rewind it.
Good Lord.
I was like, I didn't realize you cared.
Well, I was kind of surprised too, because usually every year they want to do fireworks.
I know.
So I was kind of like, when we were leaving on our little adventure, I was like, wow, the boys nobody mentioned anything about doing fireworks this year, which is A-okay with me.
Yeah, no. They talked about it, but we were like, it's just like, those are so expensive, number one. Number two, all they do is fight over who gets to light them.
I know.
And then it's dangerous.
I know. And I'm every year I think, okay, this is the year someone's going to lose like a
hand,
a finger or something. And I'll be sitting there saying, I told them not to do those.
I know it.
But anyway, I know boys will be boys and we have to let them be boys. And I agree with that statement for sure, even if it means blowing off a finger.
I draw the line at letting them blow off a finger.
But anyway, so we went to that comedy show, Kill Tony, which if anybody doesn't really know what that is, it's a Netflix comedy special. And I can't remember that guy's last name, Tony. Hey, look that up or I'll look it up. Anyway, it's Tony somebody. And he has this comedy show where he has like a panel of people and then you can draw out of this bowl, and the ones that are had put in to come on the show, they get chosen to come and do their little comedy bit.
Oh, cute. It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
I really liked him. I mean, he was
never heard of him.
Real a-hole, which is probably why I really liked him. So I didn't really know what to expect, and to be honest with you, I'm not a huge comedy person. I'm not like a comedy show person.
Yeah, I know this about you.
No. I'm not really even like into comedy shows, period. Like watching like
She doesn't like funny movies.
Cheers and Friends and all that. It just was never really my thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I knew that so many people had wanted to go to this show. So I was like, and I think it was part of the Joe Rogan mothership or something.
Mm.
But so they had these old comedians that were from like my time, like way back when I was like in my 20s, like people like I Dice Clay and Carrot Top and I don't know, even Roseanne Barr. She's been around a million years. Anyway, so they were all there. They did, which was really kind of fun because I felt like we got a multitude of shows in one show. But I didn't realize, because I've only been to really one or two like comedy clubs where you have stand-up comics. So I know that there's like this heckling and then there's, you know, audience kind of participating in some stuff. So, but I wasn't expecting like when they didn't like it, how like aggressive the audience becomes.
Right. Like they were booing.
Yeah, they were like, oh, what's going on? And then Roseanne Barr is just like, shut the fuck up. Good Lord. I was like,
oh my gosh.
And so, but anyway, it was good. It was like something different that we really don't normally do.
Yeah.
So I like to try.
I was curious when y'all were there how I was like, I bet the like getting down there was terrible on New Year's Eve. Did you Uber? Did you drive?
No, we drove because we usually buy the parking pass when we go down to Moody Theater. We buy the
But I was like,
pass because the parking is like right next to. And honestly,
but I was like on New Year's Eve, I felt like it would be crazy, but I guess
it
not.
really wasn't. It really wasn't.
That's
Wasn't
good.
too bad at all.
That's good.
But it was. It did take us a lot longer to get in there than it normally does to regular concerts. Like when we go to see like Lainey or somebody like that, you just kind of, you know, you roll in and they look at your bag and stuff. But evidently they had this different bag policy for this. And literally, if you had anything bigger than like the size of a cell phone, like a little bag, they would not let you in. And there were
unless it was clear,
probably 40, 50 people deep waiting, and you wait in line and you get up there and they say, I'm sorry, but your bag, we're not going to let your bag in here. So all these people had to walk all the way back to their parking garage.
Oh, Lord.
So as we were walking in, we saw all these people walking and we thought, why is everybody leaving? But it was because their bags weren't allowed in. So I don't know why for this, maybe, and also too, you weren't allowed to do any filming at all.
Yeah.
They didn't take your phones, but they did say there's like a strict no filming policy.
I have thrown away a purse at a concert before because it wasn't allowed in. Obviously, it wasn't a good one.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Louis by any means, but yeah.
Oh, I hate that, right?
Yeah. If y'all haven't noticed, we're just doing a little check in.
Yeah.
I'm stuck at work.
Check
just a checkup. We're just checking in on what we've been up to this year. No.
So
that sounds
and of
fun.
course, true to how things work out for me is while I'm in the middle of the comedy show, I get a text from a friend in need, and it's like, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. Like if someone that I love needs me, I don't care where I am. You text me. But on the other hand, I'm always like,
it's always when you're at an event.
I know,
and then you can't enjoy the event.
I know. Well, then because the way I am.
Yes.
You know, I start thinking
scheming
things, and then I start, you know,
what can I do to help?
How can I sit here and have fun when they're in the middle of a crisis right now?
Yeah. So
anyway, but it was a lovely evening. We had a very lovely New Year's Eve.
Nice.
So, and then shortly after that, what did we do?
We hosted a baby shower for our own little sweet Erica. Yes. She was pushing it real close. I was getting kind of nervous.
Oh, I was
Because
getting
normally you have baby showers when you're like just right in the third trimester, like 28, 30 weeks. Well, she was like 37.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like real close. I was like, hope she's still pregnant.
I know.
After all this we've done. But yeah, we drove down to San Antonio and set up a little baby shower, and it turned out cute.
It really did. I was really happy to try to pull off that kind of little thing.
Yeah.
Is not easy because it's different
And
if it's in your own house.
Yeah,
and
we
you
had like a
kinda-
lot of time
when
to do
you're
it.
bringing everything in from outside
Yeah.
and trying to make it look all cutesy and not knowing
What we have to work with.
We had trouble was we didn't know what all she had, and being that she's pretty newlywed, she doesn't have a lot of the things that like I
Right.
have or that you have because you've been married a long time. Like
Right.
things like, do you have a cake stand?
Yeah.
Do you have a punch bowl? Do you have it's like they have very little things. But you know what? I am a necessity is the mother of invention kind of person, and I can make anything work. So I don't stress too much about it.
Yeah.
But it actually turned out really cute.
It did.
Yeah, it turned out really nice. She had quite a few of her friends from work that came, and it was funny because she works at Bank of America, and so after about the 7th or 8th person that said, "Yeah, we work together at Bank of America," they started calling it Bank of Erica.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that's just fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bank of Erica.
Bank of America. So
Yeah.
And what I thought was kind of cute too is she told me, I don't know if you know this, but the people that they work with threw them a little office, sort of little office
shower.
and it was just wipes and diapers.
I love that.
So people just brought droves.
The necessities.
Yeah, so she's got like a whole room of spare diapers, and you're gonna need them.
Those won't last as long as you think they
Oh,
will.
no. The diaper days.
Yeah, you're like, ooh, these will last me a while. And then you're like, 3 weeks in, you're like, where'd all the diapers go?
So about the time we get, we get the whole shower all rolled together and get that all under our belts. And then what was it, like a week later, she had the baby, right? Or 2 weeks.
Yeah, we had the shower on the 3rd and she had the baby on the 14th.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, she made it to the shower.
Yeah.
And then she didn't have to be pregnant for like 41 or 42 weeks.
Do they let you do that now?
I mean, if you really want to.
So like if you go in and your 40 weeks comes,
Yeah.
and they see that you're probably not really ready, like still yet, will they just let you go? I mean, as long as your baby's not too big, obviously.
Yeah, so what they'll do is like they're going to recommend induction at like 39 weeks just based on the research, or by 40 weeks. But obviously you can't force people to be induced. So if people are really strongly like, I want to wait and go into labor on my own, once they get to like 40 weeks, they have to come in like once or twice a week to get like what's called antenatal testing or like non-stress test, just to make sure the baby's still doing okay. And then usually by your like 41st week, between that week and 42, they're like, you need to be induced. Like if you don't make it, if you're not into labor by then I got you. But, there's still some people that are like, I refuse. So as long as you're like explaining the risks.
A lot of people don't want to take Pitocin.
Yeah.
For some
Which
reason.
I don't know why. Yeah.
But
Well,
they don't
because
wanna
there's
take
just
it.
a lot of misinformation about it, I think.
Yeah.
They're like, it's painful. Like, well, labor is painful. So
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the point.
either
of
way.
it, but, yeah. So when I had you, they didn't have, I didn't have ultrasound.
Yep.
I didn't have, I didn't
Monitoring.
go in and do all that. They didn't do anything. I mean, it's like your blood pressure, and just they measured it and stuff and all that. But I mean, other than that, there was no other testing. I think they would if there was a need for it, but
Yeah.
I think everything was pretty normal. But you were like 9 days late. So, and I don't even know. I mean, I know there was induction back then, but it wasn't like it is now.
Yeah.
And so, but luckily, thank goodness, I did go into labor. And
Yeah.
so I didn't have to like be induced or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that. But yeah, so she did really, really well
did.
too. She had
It was
pretty-
quick, which I know
Yeah.
she said her mom had quick labor, so that wasn't too surprising
Yeah.
to me. Plus, she was already like walking around a little bit dilated already, so that helps.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it kind of reminded me of you because you were just like, bing, bam, boom, there's a baby. You know, it wasn't even like a big deal.
And I was like, how nice of her to do it during the day.
Right.
Not like 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So little
We
baby
have a-
Sophia was born.
Yes, she's
and
healthy and beautiful and
she's
perfect and
perfect, and
is
we
home.
love
Yes.
her.
Yeah.
We love her, and we're so excited to have her part of the family. And
And she's got lots of dark hair.
yeah, I wonder if it's going to stay dark.
Probably not. Usually that falls out and then it comes back lighter, but who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
There's such a mix of genes with her and Javi.
I know.
It'd be interesting to see.
I know. But already some people are saying, just from the little face picture,
Mhm.
it's like, they're like, oh, she definitely looks like a stocking boy.
Yes,
For
I'd
sure.
agree. But then they look different every day.
They
so
do.
it's like, who
They do.
knows?
And sometimes, like, you look at your kid and you really see a lot of your husband or the
Mhm.
baby daddy in it. And then sometimes you see a lot of yourself in it. And so it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
It just depends on
Yeah.
that moment.
But we love a baby.
I know we love a baby. And I'm telling you, well, you know how I get.
Yes. But
You know
what
how
are you
I
talking
get
about?
at births and how I get like, can I hold her now? You know, like, are you done yet? You know,
You're like,
I do get a little,
it just popped out. You're like, give me my baby.
I know, kind of like, okay,
Can I hold my
you've had your
child
time,
first?
now let me have her. You know, so I was trying to be
You're trying to be
good, and
patient.
I try to be real respectful, and
You were,
and then
you were
she
chomping at
needed
the
to-
bit.
She needed to do something. Erica had already been doing skin to skin. She'd been laying there for quite a while, maybe like an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they try to do an hour.
And then Erica needed to do something. I forget what it was, but she needed to do something. And then I was like, well, do you want me to take her while you're like situated?
Please, for the love.
And then she said something about, well, Javi, you want to hold her? Like, and then I realized Javi had not
Yeah,
held
the child's father.
held his own daughter yet. And I was like, oh, I can't hold her before you do. So, but I had picked her up and I said, here, you take her. This is like, you have to hold your baby. But yeah, it was so sweet.
You're like, I guess I'll let you hold your own
I
child.
know. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
know.
don't mean to
She does do
But
that.
I do get real stingy when it
She
comes to-
does. She did that with Cannon. She's like, remember when I had Cannon?
I know. Remember when I had Cannon? That time when I had Cannon? Well, I tell you, when your baby has a baby, you
Yeah.
see, it's just like,
I know. I got to
have
thinking
to-
about that, and I was like, I better have a daughter-in-law that lets me be in there.
You-
I feel like any reasonable one would, just considering my background.
well, yeah.
But some girls are weird, and they're like, no, I don't want my mother-in-law.
I could not imagine you being the kind of, you are so not intrusive and not in anybody's business and not, I can't imagine anybody not just be loving you as a mother-in-law. Like you wouldn't be in there like telling them what to do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't see you doing that.
yeah.
That's not you. You're nice like that.
I try to be nice.
So, yeah, so we've just been busy with that whole, baby showers and, now everybody's
All the events.
converging down here to probably come and see her.
Yeah,
I think family's going to be coming in soon. And
good.
yeah.
Grandma and her aunts.
Mhm.
So sweet.
I know.
I know. I love when my patients bring their babies to their like postpartum appointments.
Uh-huh.
Like, let me snuggle. Except this is funny. The other day at work, a patient came with her baby by herself, and I was trying to like do like a pelvic exam with a speculum, and I was in there by myself because my MA had to step out for a second, and then her baby was crying,
Oh, no.
and so I was like trying to like soothe the baby with my foot in the stroller and like do what I had to do. And then I had to pick the baby up at one point, and I was like, I know. I was like, I don't miss a crying baby, that's for sure. When you're trying to do anything else, and a crying baby just adds like 10
Stress.
levels of stress.
Oh, I know.
Like, oh God.
I know. It really used to do that with me too. Like,
yeah,
if
especially
you were in the
driving.
back seat, yes, if you're in the back seat and I'm driving, and then the kid's having one of those big crying fits, you're just like panicking.
Can't do anything about it.
I-35. Or in your case, your kid just swallowed a penny and is now choking on it, and you're on Loop 410 in San Antonio. Yeah. I mean, being a mom is not for the weak.
Yeah, and then when you had 2 in the back seat crying, that's like, just kill me. No.
I know. It is. It is.
Oh my gosh. It was funny when Erica was opening all her gifts for the baby shower. I was like, I do not miss how much stuff babies need.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding. It is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no. I was like, that's too many items. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that anymore.
And I don't think they even went. They didn't go full on. They got the basics.
Yeah.
They're very
which is
basics.
Good. Which is smart thinking.
So what would you say is your best, well, what would be your parenting advice? Like if you have a new
I was like,
mom
for
and
what
dad.
age?
What do you mean?
For like a baby? Or like
a new parent.
Okay.
Like a brand new, like Erica and Bobby, brand new parenting. What would you tell them? What would be your words of wisdom? Not really advice, but words of wisdom.
Good question. I think that something that I learned the first time that I was able to take in the second time is that every time there was like a struggle with the baby, like, why did they not sleep? Why did they keep crying? Why are they breaking out? Why are they, lots of things happen with babies. And I learned that like everything passes. This too shall pass.
Right.
I know that sounds very basic.
No.
But every time there was like some sort of regression, like, well, we had them sleeping through the night and now all of a sudden they're not. What's wrong? I kept thinking, what's wrong?
Right.
And I just would wait it out and it would work itself out. And so then the second time I learned, like, okay, nothing's wrong. Just one of those things, just got to wait it out. And this too shall pass. Yeah.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
That's good advice with anybody.
And, yeah.
This too shall pass.
Yeah. And really anything, even like, because babies always get rashes. Babies always get, I don't know, dry skin. Babies always get eye boogers. Like, nothing's necessarily wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's like with me, I was always like I would feel a lot of guilt parenting.
Yeah.
Like I would feel.
I think that's every mom for sure.
Yeah. But I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. And I think that's where sharing your experiences really helps other moms because like, okay, when they came in to bring the baby for Erica, or not bring the baby, to come in, the lactation lady came in. And I remember with one of your kids that you did have some issues with feeding. And, it was very frustrating. And I remember you were getting really upset. I remember you being like, what's going on and what's wrong? And you're a bundle of hormones and nerves and emotions. And so I told Erica, I go, if she doesn't get it right away, that's normal.
Yeah.
I said, not all babies get it right
Exactly.
away, especially a newborn. And I said, don't feel pressured and don't feel like you don't know
There's
what you're doing, or you're
right.
not a good mom, or you're not natural, but because really they don't tell you this, but most everybody struggles with breastfeeding, and
Yeah.
they want you to make it seem like, oh yeah, it's just pop a baby on the boob, but
No.
there's a lot to it, and
Yeah.
and it's okay for you to feel frustrated, and if you need a lactation specialist, or if you need help, you make sure that you feel good enough to ask for it. Like, you don't just sit there and suffer in silence
Yeah.
because you think, oh, well, there's something wrong with me because I can't latch my baby.
Yeah.
Whatever. So
Yeah, anybody who's breastfed a kid knows that it's not an easy thing. And I always tell patients that, like, if it's not working, like, don't kill yourself with like guilt and like kill yourself to make something happen.
Mhm.
Like, some babies just don't breastfeed. Some people don't breastfeed well. Some women don't produce that much, like there's a
Right.
lot of variables, and your own mental health is more important.
Absolutely.
You can't take care of your baby if you're not taking care of yourself. And if like breastfeeding is like making you just spiral, then
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. Because not everybody, and sometimes it's just the baby. I mean, some babies they're
Yeah.
just not, for whatever reason.
Yeah, like Cannon, he was kind of like wedged, I think, weird. And so his little jaw and his little gums were just like a little misshapen.
Mhm.
And so that first like few weeks, it was a struggle. It was a big struggle. And once he grew, and that's what the lactation consultant told me, once he grows and kind of evens out, it'll be easier. And it was.
Right. Right. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that being a problem. Yeah. So
Yeah, so then with Shep, I was like, if it's not easy, I'm not even going to do it, because I remember the first time how stressful it was. But then, of course, he just popped on the boob, like,
yeah.
super easy. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I have to do this.
Yeah, for sure. So, other than that, so Jake was home over the holidays, and now he's back in Forney doing his thing, and we're trying to kind of get back into the swing of 2026 and all that entails. I don't really have any huge things going on right now, which is kind of like
This is good.
just planning a bunch of trips, of course.
Oh, wow.
I say a bunch, but it's really
It is a bunch. It is a
but
bunch.
It's just a couple of trips, but
Yeah, it is a bunch. Well, if y'all heard the last episode, I interviewed my cousin Courtney. So she came to visit. She actually came to San Antonio for her best friend Amanda, who was having a baby who she was a surrogate for. And so she came to be, a support person for Amanda. So then after Amanda had the baby, they both came up to Austin and spent the night. And so I took that opportunity to interview Courtney, but we always love having her.
That was such a good interview too. I feel like there's so much with Courtney that we literally could have delved into, but you guys did a good job.
I know. There is so much.
Courtney, I just absolutely
adore.
She's like a daughter to me, just like Erica, just like the nieces. I feel like she's so kind and sweet and good.
Yeah, she's easy to love.
She's like one of those people that I felt like if I needed something, Courtney would be a person that I would call, because number one, she would know how to handle it. She'd know what to do.
Yeah, she gets shit done.
Yeah.
She gets shit done.
She does. She really does.
I know you love her in Vegas because she like wakes up and is like, I'm getting coffee. I'm doing it.
Courtney and I match energy.
You do.
And that's another thing that I love about her, is that her and I kind of match energy. And so like, I don't have to feel like a weirdo when I'm with her. Like when I'm with you, I feel like Freaky Friday mom or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just like you're looking at me like I'm a total weirdo, which I am, but he embraces the weirdoness and
the weirdoness.
And so, and then I love her, and I kind of jam and jive on the same level. And I just really like that.
Yeah. Y'all are very much like, we're going to have a good exact itinerary and plan of what we're going to do, where we're going to go, what time.
Yeah.
And I'm very much like, well, I just want to go through the day and see what feels right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know. I don't know
It
why.
takes all kinds though. So I realize that it takes all kinds. But yeah, we did have a good time. And then Amanda, she's a sweet little girl. And
Yes.
her whole story, we really want to interview Amanda.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll try to arrange maybe even like over Zoom or something.
Yeah.
Since she's in San Antonio.
For
but
sure.
Yeah, she's got a cool story.
Yeah, because she is a surrogate mother and she had a baby for someone. And I think that's just so wonderful. I'd love for her to tell us all about it.
Yeah, I would love to do that, and I totally would, except I just now recently feel like I've got my body back.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't trying to ruin that again. Yeah.
I would kind of have to know. I mean, I would obviously be out of the running, but I'm just saying, if I was in the running of doing something like that, I think I would first and foremost have to know, like, how much would I get?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't do it for free.
But it would have to be like,
unless it was like for my
that was
sister or something.
extremely worth my while. Like I wouldn't do it for like $50,000.
Yeah.
Like it would have to be like $200,000 or something like really
Okay,
huge.
Kim K's surrogate.
Well, think about it. If you're growing a baby and then delivering it and then handing it over to someone, you should be very fairly compensated.
Yeah.
But
well, it's not your baby.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, they have to pay for like all of your health and like your health visits and everything that has to do with.
I'm sure that there's a whole lot of stories about how that all goes south too, because Ego was asking me, well, what if you have the baby and then you decide you're just going to keep it? And I go, well, you don't. That's not an option because it's not your baby.
It's not an adoption.
Yeah. It is not your baby. I mean, I know you're the incubator for it, but it's not your baby. And so, but anyway.
But yeah, because then that would be kidnapping.
Yeah, I know. Because what if you decide to keep it? I will keep someone else's child.
No, they do that for adoption all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually know someone who like was adopting and got all the way to the delivery, was in there for the delivery, and then the mom was like, I changed my mind. It was so sad.
I know.
It was like right around Christmas too. Yeah.
It happens a lot because you just don't know what you're going to feel about something. And just praise God, I wouldn't ever want to have to be put in that position. But, I mean, thank goodness, you know, that adoption, people are able to adopt babies and people that really want to be parents. Because good Lord, the people that can't have babies now is unbelievable. Like, it's crazy. Like everyone I meet is like, we're meeting with our fertility specialist. I'm like, good Lord. I think even like someone else I knew, like they had literally just started trying to have a baby and they go, we're meeting with our fertility specialist. I go, it's only been a hot minute. Why don't you just go home instead? Just spend a little time together.
Yeah, usually it's like, if you've tried for a year and it's not worked, then come. But I think it depends on your age too.
Well, it's a good thing you and I never had any problems with.
I didn't have any. I just had to think baby and there one was.
I know it. I know it. Me too. Thank goodness. Knock on wood. My problem was never getting pregnant.
Yeah.
Mine was
not getting pregnant.
So, but
luckily I never had that problem either, but
for sure. Well, you could have one more, you know. I mean, where do you hold that baby? Of course you hold babies all the time, but where do you hold that?
All I have to do is think about the babies at my house. I'm like, oh no.
Because they grow up.
And then they're mean and big and they eat all your food and tear up your house.
And they're mean.
Yeah.
I know. They're real sweet when they're little. Remember when Cannon came over one time and I wasn't here and y'all got in here and he was looking all over for me and he couldn't find me and he just literally started crying his eyes out and you sent me a picture. You said, here's Cannon. So upset that you're not here. Now they don't even speak to me.
They just walk in. They're like, what are you doing here? No.
I know, right?
I know.
Oh.
They're still sweet sometimes. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
When they want something. No, I'm just kidding.
that is the truth.
They're sweet. What do you want?
That totally is the truth. So other than that, it's just been a whole lot of football because this is football playoffs and football is life around here.
Yeah.
And
we're big football people.
So the guys have been all out at the lake house and watching their games. They like to, of course, they have to make like a whole weekend out
Yeah.
of it and do
Like a
golf, which I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
They need it. But yeah, it's like a frat event,
it really is.
like a weekend getaway, like a retreat, a football retreat. I love it. It's so nice.
They're basically children.
Yeah, no, totally.
Basically children.
Yeah, and our team, well, I don't know if it's your team, but mine and Dave's team is out of the running now. He's all depressed. No, he says he's over it, but he's like, we shouldn't have even made it this far, so
I'm just grateful.
I'm just grateful for how far we got. We, like he's on the team.
Yeah, I mean, these guys really get into it, I'll tell you. Some of our friends are hardcore to the point where some of them are even going to be buying some season tickets to their Steeler games. And so I was like, whoa, okay.
How does that work?
Well,
you have to fly to all the places? Jesus.
Yeah, so she'll fly.
Must be nice. No.
I know, right?
Dang. I've never been to an NFL game. I want to go.
Well,
I bet it would be fun.
Let's go to Jerryland.
I'll say maybe like if the Cowboys play the Niners in Dallas.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or the Texans.
I don't even know how much football tickets are.
I looked it up one time. It was like $350 per ticket.
Whoa.
But who knows? That might have been like late, last minute.
For those
prices.
Cowboys, I can't believe they'd get that much money.
I know.
They better start winning. I'm not kidding you. Did you see? Okay, on another note, do y'all watch Landman?
No.
Oh God, that's so
I know
good. That Jerry Jones was actually on an episode of Landman, and I never liked Jerry Jones until I saw that episode of Landman, and it talked about how he got into the oil business, and he's something about he bought a business, I think it's in California, because his daughter wanted to go to college in California and he wanted to be nearby. So he wound up buying a whole, and it all started in California, and somehow only because he wanted to be near his daughter. He wanted to have a relationship with her. There's a whole lot to it, but it was like, wow, he had a real human story in it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've heard about that show from a few different people.
So it's so good. Of course,
it.
anything Billy Bob. I mean, he's just like the best.
Yeah.
He's got the best sense of humor, and he's just, I don't know.
Billy Bob.
He's so good, Billy Bob.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. What is the first trip we're doing?
I was just about to say, what's the first trip you're doing?
Anywhere this year, you think? Are y'all going to the coast?
Yeah, we're hoping to. We usually try to do that. I'm trying to convince Court to go too, but she said some are so busy with all their cheer and racing and stuff, so I don't know. But like Brooklyn's birthday is at the end of August, and Dave's birthday is at the end of August, and then your birthday and everybody's birthday is like in the same 15 days. So she's like, well, maybe we could go at the beginning of August just to like early celebrate all the birthdays. But yeah. We were looking at, have you heard of Crystal Beach?
Crystal Beach?
Yeah. It's like part of Galveston, but like kind of down a ways.
Okay.
But it's got like real big, nice beach houses. And I was like, it'd be fun to like rent one big place.
Oh yeah,
like 4 bedrooms or something.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We'll see.
That would be so fun.
Yes. And I'd love to go somewhere with a casino.
Somewhere without the kids.
Somewhere with a casino.
Oh yeah.
At some point.
Sure. And I think I heard that they just opened a new casino in Bossier City that looks super nice and it's swanky, and I was like, even if we go there, that'd be kind of fun. We could get Lou to go with us. I know she would be up for a Bossier City trip. And the 3 of us and whoever else wants to come.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Vegas, but the only other option is I could start thinking about my birthday, start planning something around that. But so we're going to go on a cruise probably, and then we're also going to do there's a couple of other little trips that have been kind of in the works, but I don't really know. But anyway, it's like I don't want, even though I love to travel, I can't be doing like a trip every month because it gets to be so stressful of prepping and getting ready and, going and coming and packing and all this stuff. I like to just have a little break in between my travels. But and a couple of my friends are going to, I want to say, Barcelona, and there was another place they're going, and I think it is a cruise. Barcelona, and it might be the Viking cruise, something similar to Viking. And it's Pam and Shelly, I think, or a few people. But
nice.
Anyway, I was thinking, do I want to horn in on that? Because it sounds so fun, and they're super fun.
Yeah.
Shelly, not Shelly, but Shelly, even though it's Shelly, but we call her Shelly. It's like we should call her Stu or Stewart. Her last name is Stewart.
Oh,
and I think Stewart for a girl is cute.
Yeah. I don't know about cute, but
named Stewart? Or
no.
Somebody I knew did.
No.
Had a girlfriend named Stewart.
No.
And I think that's very cute, but they're super fun.
Yeah. I always, it's funny after talking with Courtney about cruises on the last podcast episode, she keeps sending me all these like news articles and memes about like stuff going wrong cruises, and she's like I'm like, oh Lord.
Oh my God. Well, just since you brought that up, did you know that the poop cruise was the ship that we went?
I did know that.
I did not know that until something Erica told me or something. Maybe you told me, or maybe Econ told me, but I was like, what? That was the exact same cruise we went on?
Yep.
I didn't watch that documentary. I don't need to watch something like that. I can just
imagine. Yeah, my imagination is enough.
Yeah. That sounded horrible, and nope.
Yeah, she keeps sending me that stuff. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Anything can happen anywhere.
Of course.
Anything can happen to you anywhere you go. I would say I've been on a number of cruises, knock on a lot of wood around here. I have never gotten sick on a cruise. I've never caught anything on a cruise. I've never felt unsafe on a cruise. I've always had nothing but an amazing, fun time. I
said, think of how many cruises go off without a hitch.
Yeah.
So many cruises happen, like a couple with bad shit.
The thing. If they were so off, there's people that go on cruises like,
there's people that live on cruise ships.
Repeat.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that if it was like some horrible experience. I found it to be very fun. I found it a fun way to travel around to different places and be able to see, like maybe 3 different islands or something.
Yes.
Whatever. And
I agree.
We went to Europe on our cruise. I love that because in Europe you have to like travel around and you'd have to take all your stuff with you everywhere you go. But in this case, we could keep our stuff on the boat
in your room
and just go to all the different.
That's nice.
It was nice.
That's nice.
It really was nice.
Yeah.
But
I would love to take the boys somewhere. The problem is flights are so expensive nowadays, as is everything else. But times it by 4, it's like, geez Louise.
Yeah, and it's hard to drive because you only have so many days off, and
you have to like allot extra days on the beginning and the end for driving, not to mention driving with them too. Just driving to the lake house yesterday, they were like bickering like crazy in the back seat. And so then when we picked them up today, I rode in the back seat so that they could be separated.
Oh my goodness.
Like Shepherd's like, he's bothering me. I'm like, stop looking at him. He's not doing anything. I'm like, guys, stop.
Just pull over and say, get out.
Get out. Get out.
That's what I did, remember? Get out.
Get out. Yes. Oh my goodness. So where else are you going? Mexico City?
I don't know if that's the plan. I'm hoping that comes to fruition. That's what we're planning on doing for Liz's little birthday celebration. And we also want to go to Colorado because it's going to be Adrian's 60th, and he wants to do this meteor shower thingy, and it looks really fun too. And because, Monica and Kyle, who are our new best friends, they live very close to there, so I thought it'd be kind of a fun way to meet up with them and also maybe piggyback and see them for a day or two.
Yeah, that sounds fun, that meteor shower trip thing.
Oh, and one thing I didn't tell you is Javi is going to be in the Boston Marathon.
What?
Oh, he got the letter, and he's going to be in there going. I think it's
when is that?
February, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's April. I can't remember.
Oh, that's soon.
It's coming up soon. February, March, April, somewhere soon. And they're like, yeah, they're going to take the baby and go to Connecticut, and he's going to go and run in the Boston Marathon. How sweet is that?
Nice.
I love that for him.
I mean, I don't want to be running in no marathons, but I guess if that's a thing you do,
yeah,
that'd be a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So go, Javi.
Go, Javi, go. God, running is... No, I don't.
Well, I
try not
the
to.
vibration plate, which they said that's equal to 3 miles run or something. I don't know.
Who says?
I doubt it very seriously, but hey, it's better than nothing. And actually, it is very good for you. It's good for your circulation.
Yeah.
It's good for us senior citizens to do those kinds of things.
Shut up, senior citizens, Lord.
So, anyway, what else we got going on? Anything else exciting coming up?
Not for me. I'm boring. You know this. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to pull something out of there, but
nothing really going on. Well, we'll have to just plan something exciting.
Yeah. I'd love to go somewhere.
Where would you go? Like if you could go other than Vegas. I know you like Vegas. Or Disney. I know you like. But if you didn't go to those two places, where would you like to go?
Somewhere in Europe. Like Paris or London, I think. Or both.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you got to go get your Go get your passport.
The problem is when you go, you have to stay there like at least a week.
At least, if not.
And the problem is like, who's going to keep these children for 10 days?
Well,
that's a long time.
We would keep them.
That's a long
we would keep them while we're gone. I'm not sure we'd keep them a whole 10 days by ourselves. We could definitely work it out, I'm sure, between the grandparents and all that. Unless we go with you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's plenty of more places to go, and you should go while your dad's still there.
Yeah. Because he can show me around.
Or just take the boys over there. Take the boys and go. I mean, I know it would be expensive. But if you save up a little bit, and then also, Gramps can kick in. Chief.
I was like, Gramps?
Well, yeah. I mean, not that Gramps, but the other Chief can chip in for them to go maybe, because he'd love to see them over there. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Any other fun things we got going on?
So I am working on some stuff to do these beauty things, because Shelly's like, you need to do some of your little beauty regimens and show, because people want to know. And I'm like thinking, yeah, I'm sure they're just over there on pins and needles waiting to know what's going on with my face.
Of course they are.
And I've been looking in the mirror, and it was looking very much like I'm getting ready for the knife, to be honest with you.
Stop.
No, I'm not kidding. For reals. Because I've been like, I've been kind of thinking about it for a while, but I've been thinking you'll kind of know when the time is right to do it. And I'm kind of feeling like every time I look at this neck and it waddles around, I think, oh, the time is right now. For sure. So I don't know. That may be on the agenda this year of checking into doing something like that. It's probably time. So these little cards, she gave me these little thought cards, like monthly. little sayings, and it says, it's never too late to be who you want to be. And let me tell you, that's the smartest thing. That's the smartest advice, because you know what? You really literally can be anybody you want to be. Just make it up.
You just decide.
You just decide. You just decide this is who I am, and then live it.
Okay.
And then live it. Just say, this is what I want. And you decide what it's going to take to get that done. And that's it.
Well, I'm Madonna.
And meanwhile, while you do it, here's what you do. You pretend like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you make it
I do that
effortless.
every day.
And you just walk around, and in your mind, you're like, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. But on the outside, they see a woman who looks very competent and very much in the know and knows what she's doing and whatnot. So you just kind of fake it along. They don't know what I know. I could be a neurosurgeon. I could be somebody very important, a Nobel Peace Prize winner. I don't know. They don't have to know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, depends on the person.
So anyway,
my goodness. I love that.
it's never too late to be who you want to be.
I like it. I like it.
Even 61, I can be who I want to be.
Yeah, you can. All right. Well, thanks for checking in with us today. And we will be back next week with more goodies.
more goodies and more
randomness
and craziness and crazy stories. And we got a couple of interviews that we're going to drop, and we're excited. We're so excited.
Yeah, we are. It's gonna be a good year.
It's going to be a good year.
I decided.
Of course. It is.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.